All right, today we're going to dig into Reddit's journey since its big IPO back in 2024. We're going to explore why this self-proclaimed front page of the internet is really starting to catch the eye of serious investors and why it might just be a much smarter bet than you think in the wild world of social media.
So let's just frame this whole explainer around one central question. In a digital world that's getting absolutely cluttered with AI noise and, let's be honest, a lot of misinformation, Reddit is making this really bold bet on something almost old-fashioned, authentic human connection. Can that actually work? Can it drive real long-term success? Well, let's dive into the evidence.
For any company that's just gone public, the pressure is on, big time. But for Reddit, actually achieving profitability isn't just about hitting a target on a spreadsheet. It's a powerful statement about its entire reason for being. Think about it. So many new tech companies, they just prioritize growth at all costs, right? They burn through cash for years. But Reddit's ability to turn a real profit so soon after its IPO, that signals some serious financial discipline. It's proof that they can turn all that user-generated content, all the discussions, the memes, the millions of subreddits, into sustainable cash. And that, right there, is exactly what serious, long-term investors want to see. So, how are they doing it? What's the secret sauce? Well, it's not some fancy new algorithm. It's the people. Reddit's real strength, its most valuable asset, is this massive, living, breathing archive of human experience, conversation, and expertise. It's the community. And this slide, wow, it really lays it all out. On one side, you have Reddit. The content is from real people with real passions. It's moderated by the communities themselves, which is key for building trust. On the other side, well, you have the rest of the internet, which is getting flooded with AI-generated junk, viral misinformation, and trends that are gone in a flash. You could say Reddit is like a library, while a lot of the rest is just static. In this day and age of deepfakes and propaganda, you know what the rarest commodity online is? It's trust. And Reddit's whole model, where engaged users and moderators are actively weeding out the bad stuff, it creates a space that just feels more reliable and authentic. This is their fundamental competitive advantage right here.
Okay, so trust and engagement are fantastic, but you have to make money from it, right? So how does this all translate into a solid business? Well, Reddit has developed this really diverse, multi-pronged strategy to do exactly that.
It's really a four-part system. First up, you've got hyper-targeted advertising. Think about it, ads in super niche subreddits, from skincare fanatics to Formula One fans. Second, there's Reddit Premium for the die-hard users. Third, brands can get in on the action directly through sponsored posts and Ask Me Anything sessions. And finally, and this is huge, they're monetizing their incredible data archive through partnerships, offering deep insights into what people are really talking about. It's a very resilient model.
But hey, a strong business model isn't enough. You have to stand out. And as other platforms just kind of descend into what a lot of people would call chaos, Reddit's structured, organized nature has become a massive selling point.
I mean, just look at this comparison. Reddit is built from the ground up on decentralized, community-led moderation. Every single subreddit has its own rules, its own culture, its own moderators. That is a world away from platforms like X, which have this top-down, centralized control and have taken a lot of heat for their more permissive approach to what stays up.
And what's the result of all that? Well, users who are just fed up with the toxicity online are finding a home on Reddit. The community moderation creates safer spaces. The whole topic-based structure means you can have focused conversations with people who actually share your interests. And that simple upvote/downvote system, it just naturally lets the highest quality content rise to the top. It's basically an escape from all that noise.
Okay, so Reddit's got this solid foundation. It's a structured alternative in a chaotic world. But where does the future growth come from? Well, the answer is pretty brilliant. Go global and use AI to get there.
This is just a genius move. I mean, think about it. Reddit is sitting on a 20-year gold mine of human conversations, advice, and knowledge, all in English. Now, by using advanced AI, they can essentially flip a switch and translate this massive archive, making it instantly accessible to hundreds of millions of new users around the globe. It's how they scale their biggest asset to a worldwide audience.
So, we've covered the story, the strategy, the competitive edge. Now it's time to look at the cold, hard data, the numbers that really tell the tale.
First up, user growth. A 19% year-over-year jump in daily active users. I mean, that is huge. This shows the platform isn't just keeping its users, it's attracting new ones at a really impressive clip. The strategy is clearly working.
Now, this table right here, this tells a powerful story. Just look at that top line for revenue. It's a steady, consistent climb, quarter after quarter. But now, focus on the bottom line, net income. You can see the exact moment things shifted, right after the IPO in 2024. They pushed through those initial costs and have now hit sustained profitability. That is the sign of a healthy, maturing business.
And this number right here, this is the headline. Over $160 million in net income in a single quarter. Let that sink in. This isn't some company hoping to be profitable someday. This is a company that is making real money right now.
And finally, let's get a little technical. For all you chart watchers out there, there's a classic pattern called the cup and handle. All you need to know is that it's a very bullish signal. It suggests a stock is taking a breather, building a solid base before potentially making its next big move higher.
And that is exactly what we're seeing with Reddit stock. The chart is forming this textbook pattern. But here's the key part. The big upward swings happened on high trading volume. That tells you the big fish, the institutions, are buying in. And the recent dip, low volume, which suggests sellers are running out of steam. Technically speaking, it's looking like it's coiled up for potential breakout.
So when you put it all together, you combine the fundamental story, this trusted platform with multiple revenue streams and a clear plan for global growth, with a really bullish technical chart, you get a very compelling investment case. I guess the real question is, in a world that's getting more and more automated, will Reddit's big bet on real humans continue to pay off?